Welcome back to the Crochet with Kelsey channel. This is going to be a very exciting video because I'm very excited. I am going on a crochet retreat for the next 4 nights with a few of my crochet friends that I met over on Instagram. And some of them I've met before, some of them I haven't met in person yet, but I am super excited to just have a nice chill weekend of crochet. It is also supposed to ice for the first time in forever in Dallas. There's like a yearly freeze situation that we have. So we're pretty much going to be trapped in the house, but that's okay because we have a lot of yarn, we have each other, so I'm really looking forward to it and I think it's going to be a really good time. So packing for this trip has been a little difficult because I can't really nail down exactly what projects I want to work on. So I'm going to kind of show you what I've got going on, and then we're going to pack it all up and we're going to head out to meet up with my crochet friends. You've probably seen this bag before. It's the crochet bag that I've been using since I started crocheting pretty much, and there's a bunch of holes in it and it's just like kind of falling apart a little bit, and it's really hard to keep stuff organized because there's no pockets or anything. It's just like a plastic bag. So I decided to go on Amazon and I found this bag and it was $17, so it's about the same size. It kind of looks small, but whenever you hold them up side by side, you can see they're about the same size. And I am hoping that all of my yarn that I want to take and tools will fit in here. So it has all these nice pockets inside. So I'm going to try to put all of my safety eyes in here and all of my yarn. And as I pack up my yarn, I will kind of share what projects I'm planning on working on this weekend. So since I just don't really know exactly what I want to work on yet, I'm going to bring all my safety eyes just in case. So I'm going to bring some black ones in case I have any projects that I need black ones for. I'm going to bring this little thing that has safety eyes in it, and I'm also going to try to bring this. I know it's kind of a stretch, but I'm really hoping it'll fit in this back pocket. So let's see. And it won't. So I guess that'll just come separately. But I will put these eyes and these eyes in the back pocket along with this little pouch that has all of my eye bags in it. I know I'm crazy, but I want to be prepared for anything that I want to make. All right, so now that we got that packed up, I'm going to put my hooks and my Ammi sticks in this front pocket right here. So I know I'm not going to be bringing any like thicker or thinner yarn, so I'm just bringing a 4.5 and a 4mm hook because I know that's all I'm going to use. And then I'm bringing like 5 Ammi sticks because I might be working on some patterns, so I just want to be prepared. Okay, now we have all of the tools packed up. I'm also going to put my little pouch in here that has my needle, scissors, safety eye, tool, little things like that. And there's a convenient little pocket in here that I think it'll fit in. All right, now we have some room left. Let's see how much yarn we can fit in here. So I'm considering making a pattern for a love puppy for Valentine's Day. So I have 2 skeins of light pink yarn that I'm taking Himalaya Dolphin Baby. Oh my gosh, nothing is gonna fit in here. I don't know if this was a good idea. Okay, I think I'm going to have to take all the eyes out and take those in a separate like little duffel or something. But this gives me more room for yarn. So I'm gonna put those in the pocket that the little eyes were just in. And then I also have this hot pink color for that. And then I want to make a unicorn. So I got these colors. I think that's the group project that we're going to try to make together, where we can all like add little different frills for it. So those are going to be my colors for that. And then also I got a lot of this cream color for the unicorn as well. And I'm also working on a Froakie the Pokemon custom order, so I got the colors for him. And then I'm going to start a new pattern, which it's going to be a wyvern, and so I'm bringing a bunch of gray yarn for that. I don't think I'm going to need this much, but I'd rather be safe than sorry, especially if I'm snowed in, iced in, and I'm not able to get any more yarn. Honestly, it's working out pretty well, I think. And then lastly, if I have time to make another pattern, which I probably won't, this is just like kind of to be safe, I'm bringing these two colors in baby bear yarn. So definitely a lot, but that's not all I'm gonna bring, you see. So this is a bag full of stuff. I know I'm crazy, but I'm also going to be bringing these two little things full of Elise softy yarn, and I am also going to be bringing that box to try to get rid of some yarn, and I'm hoping that somebody else will want it. And last but not least, I'm bringing a giant bag of polyfill. So I'm going to load this all up into my car and I'm ready to go. So it is now day 2 of the crochet retreat and everyone got in yesterday. We went to go grab some coffee whenever everyone got in town, and we just kind of came back to the house, ordered some dinner, we got some pizza, and then we just crocheted for the night and had a little bit of wine. So it was a great time. I already did finish one project, but let's go meet everyone who's here.
Hi, I'm Kendall, the creator behind KP Crochet Creations. I am making a dusk in this lovely fur yarn.
Hi, my name is Kat. I run Nocturne Cat Crochet, and I am currently working on my next pattern, which is Tiggy, the tiger, and this is him in fur yarns.
Hi, I'm Britt. I am the face behind Nerdy Girl Crochets. I am actually currently pre-testing Kat's Tiggy the tiger, but I'm doing Derpy Tiger. I'm using Posh, my favorite yarn ever. I am about to make the head for him. We might be doing a couple tweaks here to make sure he's ready to go, so we'll see. But I'm already obsessed with his little, like, floppy body.
I'm Millie from Red Mills Crochet, aka Mildred. I am working on a car, right? Shut up. I am working on Akari from Lemon Cat Crochet. I'm gonna beat Kelsey. And I also just finished my new toothless pattern, Dawn. What do you guys think?
I hate it. I hate it.
So here's my little workstation over here. I'm currently working on Akari the Star from Lemon Cat Crochet's pattern, and I was very productive yesterday, and I did finish a pattern test that I was doing for Millie, and she approves.
No, I don't.
Okay, so the end of day 2 is wrapping up, so we still have 3 more nights after this because everyone extended their time that they're going to stay because we are getting snowed in. The streets are going to be all icy, so nobody's flights are going to go out, but I'm more than happy to stay an extra day. So I finished 2 projects so far, which I'm extremely proud of because it's been less than 24 hours and I'm usually not that productive. But I finished my little mandrake from Red Mills Crochet's pattern, and I think it turned out super cute. I think she's releasing this as a free pattern, so keep your eye out for that. And then I also finished my Akari the Star. So this is what I was working on for all of today, and I just love how floppy and adorable it turned out. So I think next I'm gonna start working on a new pattern, and it's gonna be a Valentine's Day themed pattern, and it's gonna be a dog. So we'll see if I follow through with it. I kind of wish I brought some felt because I kind of wanted to do some like little heart details. So I might kind of do half of it here and then save the rest for whenever I get home. But Kat and Millie are downstairs making some mac and cheese, so we'll be having that for dinner. We'll probably be watching the traders and just crocheting for the rest of the night. So I'm going to give you guys a tour of the house. There's the front door. Here is the grand staircase. You come in here and there is a nice little office area. And then there's this little area over here. This is where we've been taking our pictures this weekend. We have 2 nice little backdrops to use.
Here's what our backdrops.
And then upstairs we have all of the bedrooms. So there's 1 bedroom in here. It's got 2 bathrooms, another bedroom, and another bedroom. And I'd say it's a pretty nice place. So it is now day 3 of the crochet retreat. We're officially stuck in the house because we are having inclement weather. Here's what it looks like outside. Which for Texas, this is crazy, and we only see this about once a year, if anything. But as you can tell, the driveway is totally iced over, so there will be no leaving today. We've been having a cozy morning today. We finished watching Howl's Moving Castle, and now we're watching Spirited Away. And over here are all the plushies that we've made so far this weekend. So Kindle finished her, what are their names? Zach and Wheezy from Dragon Tales. Kat finished her tiger. Brittany finished her little derpy kitty. Kendall also finished her little Fury that she was working on yesterday. And Millie has just been killing it. She's made all 3 of these plushies. And then here are the ones I made. Since my last update, I made this little guy. His name is Francis, and I was pre-testing him for Crafted for Comfort, and he's just a silly little guy. So that's what we've been up to today. So the project that I've been working on today is my little love puppy. I was thinking I wanted like a nice little pink, cute puppy, maybe with some heart details, to have for Valentine's Day, which is coming up soon. And I have completed some of it, but I will be doing a grand reveal whenever it's done. But my goal for today is to get that pattern completely finished so that I can show y'all. So a few hours have passed. I was able to finish my love puppy today, and I think it turned out really cute. So here she is. She has a little bow. I still need to clean her up a little bit, but I think her little eyelids and her eyelashes just turned out so cute. She has her little bow. She has little hearts on all of her paws, and she has a little heart collar. And I just think she's a great project for around Valentine's Day. I almost always make a like seasonal pattern, and they never do very well, but I don't know. I have a good feeling about her, and I try not to make too many seasonal patterns just because they really haven't sold very well for me in the past, but I'm really hoping that this one does well. And I'm not sure if I'm going to release it on my Patreon or like just on my Etsy and my website as a regular pattern, but she's done, so I'm gonna have to decide what to do with her, and I have no idea what project I want to start next, but I'm just happy that she's done. I am going to make dinner in a little bit, so we're having tacos, and I might just go get ready for that. So see y'all in a bit. So it is now day 3 of the crochet retreat, so it is our last full day in the house. The roads are still pretty bad, so people's flights are getting delayed, and I think mostly everyone is going to be leaving tomorrow, so it's nice that we get an extra day together. But we're about to do a safety eye swap, so I wanted to show y'all what I brought as my contributions. So here is the first pair that I made. It is a like white glitter on a black background, and I really like the way that they turned out. I think, you know, they're pretty neutral so that they could go with a lot of different projects, and I made these using the method that I show in my YouTube tutorial where I make safety eyes. I also made this other pair which has more of like a green color shifting background, so I also use the same method on this, or just a little bit of a different color. This is the pair that Kindle brought, and Britt actually made this pair. These are the eyes that Brittany brought, and she made them herself, and they're absolutely gorgeous. I really like these, but too bad Kindle already claimed them because I probably would have. These are the ones that Kat made, and it's probably one of my favorite pairs, so if nobody else takes these, I think I might. So this is a new pattern that Millie just whipped up, and we both made one on the retreat, and I think it is just so cute. I am obsessed with the horns, and I made like a dark version and she made a light version.
I'm really happy I did this. So I wrote that little like no teeth pattern as a joke, but I really like the body and everything. So I was like thinking a little like snow goddess dragon might be cute. I don't know if I'm gonna like do any kind of like official release on this. I just wanted to make it. But this is Yuri the snow dragon, and I just think she's really adorable.
They're so cute.
Yes. I love seeing it in our different styles.
I know. We definitely have two different distinct styles, and everything that you make is like big and like chunky and cute, and mine's just like the underfed version, kind of.
I know we were joking last night, and like I do chubby crochet.
Yeah, and I like don't stuff my work as much, so I feel like that's maybe one of the reasons that they look so different.
Yeah, I do overstuff.
Yeah. On this retreat, though, we made 3 of the same patterns.
We're about to make 4.
We're about to make 4, but we're going to show you the other ones that we both made so that you can see 2 different artists making 2 different plushies with the same pattern.
This is a better example of like how much bigger my crochet is than Kelsey's.
Yes, so here, this is the Akari the Star pattern from Lemon Cat Crochet, and it is so cute, and Millie saw me making one, and she said, I want to make that too.
Yeah, I've been wanting to make this one for a while because I'm on her Patreon, so like I see it constantly on her Patreon, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, this is the day to do it. But I just love how like truly unique this pattern is. Like I don't think I've seen anything like this in crochet world. But again, it's so hilarious to me, the contrast of the size in our crochet styles. Yeah, it just goes to show like your tension, like I think we were discussing like I yarn under,
I think I yarn over, but I'm not sure because I can't think about it, and I forget every time I pick up a crochet hook to figure it out.
It does make a difference though.
Yeah.
Fuzzies all over this.
And you also work with Elise yarn a lot, and I really don't work with it that much, so I feel like with a smaller hook, because I usually use a 4.5 millimeter.
Tension.
Yeah, so I'm like trying to make it really tight because I don't want any holes, and I just don't work with it a lot.
Meanwhile, I'm like, la la la. Okay,
Yeah. Next. So I showed you guys my new Love Puppy pattern, Livy the Love Pup. Forgot her name for a second, and Millie did help me name her. And I think she's absolutely adorable, but Millie saw mine and she wanted to make one too. And I think it's going to be a gift for one of her friends for Valentine's Day.
Just like you.
I know. We are copying each other this trip, but I'm not really mad about it.
Yeah, our lawyers are going to be speaking after.
Yes, they will.
I gave mine a little bit more of like she's like a French girl.
Very coquette.
Yes, very coquette. But I think this would make a great Valentine for one of my friends back home. So
Yeah.
she might already be finding a home unless I decide to put her on my website.
Yeah, but this pattern will be releasing soon-ish, probably after the video, maybe even before this video releases, so keep an eye out for it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all of them. Thank you for coming to our Tension TED Talk. Here are all of the makes for the weekend. Drop a comment below about which one is your favorite. So as this weekend comes to a close, I wanted to hand out some awards for different achievements that everyone made this weekend. So the first award is going to Kendall for the most intricate make. Yay! Yes! Do you have a few words you'd like to say?
I don't know. This is just such an honor. I'm just so happy to be here. Thank you.
You're so welcome. Please take your prize. A cookie for you.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Congratulations, Kendall. We are so proud of you. All right, for the next award, we have the person who made the most amount of plushies this weekend. And that award is going to go to Mildred. Mildred, why don't you come on up here?
Is this all of my plushies?
I think so.
Oh my god, I could have never have guessed this. Oh my god.
Would you like to say a few words?
No.
Okay, well, thank you for coming on the retreat and showing us all your plushies that you made. We're very proud of you. Please, take a cookie.
Okay, you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Congratulations to Millie. Isn't she just great? Oh. So the next award and the final award that I will be handing out is going to Brittany. And Brittany gets the award for making the most of one character this weekend, and she's losing things. So let's wait for her to come up the red carpet and up the aisle, up the stairs, onto the stage. Well, I think you have enough to show.
Yeah, it's enough to show.
So tell us a little bit about who you made this weekend.
Just made a bunch of derpy from K-pop Demon Hunters because it's the only yarn colors I packed. He still needs his embroidery though, but you know, I'm going home with at least 3 derpy whips, so you know, I'm excited.
We're very proud of you, Brittany. Please take your prize. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Brittany. We are just so proud of her. And Kat is gone, but I mean, I would probably give her the award for being the least productive this weekend. Woo! But we're still really proud of you. Here's your cookie, Kat. We saved one for you. And that concludes this year's award show. So it's been a couple of days since the retreat and everyone is finally home safely. We did have some issues with the weather and DFW Airport was just canceling flights, rebooking. So Kat and Britt had quite a time trying to get home, but I'm really happy that everyone's home safely now. And it was such a great weekend, and I loved being able to spend time with my crochet friends. It was such a fun experience, and it's just really nice to be able to have a crocheter next to you, especially when you're like designing and stuff, saying like, hey, does this look good, or what do you think? Because I'm a very indecisive person, so it's really helpful to be able to have that live feedback. And although we did extend the stay for an extra day because of the weather, I'm really glad that I got that extra time to spend with them. So it was overall a really good time, and I'm going to show you guys everything that I made. I also want to say that the only reason that Kat got the most unproductive award for the weekend is because she was working with fur yarn, so I guess we'll give her a break for that. So the first plushie I completed of the weekend was this little mandrake pattern from Red Mills Crochet that I was testing, and then after that I made this Akari, the star pattern from Lemon Cat Crochet, and I love how big it turned out even though I was working in Elise yarn. But this is such a cute plushie and I'm obsessed with it. Then I took about a day to design my Livy the Love Pup pattern, and I love the way that she turned out. I actually just put her into testing, so maybe by the time this is out it'll be released. It should be releasing on the 5th or 6th of February, and I just really like her a lot. I think she's really cute, and I'm glad I spent some time designing on the trip. Then I made this cute little guy from Crafted for Comfort. This pattern might be in testing by the time this video comes out, but keep an eye out for him because he's so cute and he has a lot of different mods that you can make with him. And then Millie whipped up a new design while we were there, so I wanted to test that one out as well. So this is Yuri the Snow Dragon, and I got some photos of it in the snow, which I thought was super cute because in Texas we don't get a lot of snow, so it was just like perfect timing. And I really like the horns on this guy. It's really special, and this body shape is absolutely adorable and I'm obsessed with it. And then Millie decided to work up another little guy. It's kind of like a Pikmin-esque type of design, and it's seriously so cute. I loved the Pikmin games growing up, so I knew I absolutely had to make this one. And I don't know if she's named it yet, but she put a little star on hers, but I wanted to make it more like a little Pikmin, so I put a little flower. So it was a very fun weekend, very productive. I got a lot done, and I'm kind of happy because I feel like I don't have to crochet as much right now, but I do have a couple of custom orders that are coming up. I'm making a Froakie plushie for somebody's nephew, so I did start working on that a little bit, but there's still a lot to be done, and I'm going to be needle felting the eyes on, so it will be quite a bit more work. But I did crochet like all of the parts that are blue on him, so hopefully that one doesn't take too much longer. And then actually while I was on the retreat, I got a custom order for a Houndoom. So I'm going to work on that. Somebody is shipping me yarn for that because I don't have enough of that like rust color. So I'm really, really happy that I posted on my story and somebody was like, oh, I have a full skein of that. So waiting for that to come in, and then I will get started on that. And I'm also really glad that I brought all of my Elise yarn this weekend because I have had bins of it for so long and I just like never used it. I always just gravitated towards my fluffy chenille yarn, but I'm glad that I got a lot of projects done in Elise, and I kind of like it more than I did before, even though it hurts my hands a little bit more, but I really like how the projects turn out. I think they're super cute. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video about my crochet retreat. I would highly recommend, sorry, that's my dog barking in the background. I would highly recommend going on a crochet retreat and meeting up with some of your online friends because it was seriously such a good time. So thanks for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.